And a very good evening. It's Grizzly Volleyball live here on OzarkRadioNews.com. I'm Big Jim. Getting ready for another night of volleyball action tonight. We are a few minutes away from opening ceremonies with the national anthem, player introduction, and more. You still have time to come out to the West Plains Civic Center tonight and join us for some great volleyball action. It's a big matchup tonight. Iowa Western, nationally ranked, taking on our own Missouri State University West Plains Grizzlies. And it is going to be a matchup tonight. One of the big things the Grizzlies have been working for is building up momentum as they get into the middle portions of the season. And we'll definitely want to see that tonight. Of course, Iowa, always a powerhouse when it comes to the national tournament, which is not that far away. We're a little over a month away from the Nationals. So it'll be interesting to see exactly what's going on with tonight's matchup. Looking at the court right now, Grizzlies wearing their blue and white with red numbers. Iowa Western kind of in a gray and blue tonight. And I said we're getting ready for introduction ceremonies and more, so stick with us. This is Grizzly Volleyball Live from OzarkRadioNews.com, being powered by our friends at Hirsch Speed and Farm Supply. Also Holiday Inn Express, Burton Creek Medical Complex. I want to thank all the wonderful folks making our coverage possible. Of course, Missouri State University West Plains and Ozark Marketing. Again, we're getting ready for player introductions and the national anthem. So we'll pause for that in just a moment, and we'll get ready for volleyball action. Should be a great matchup tonight. Again, looking forward to it. Both very strong teams. We'll go over the stats of the teams here in just a little bit. They had a big rally over on the college campus just a few minutes ago, and it's time for our national anthem. So we're going to pause for the national anthem, and we'll be back in just a minute. And there you have it, national anthem. We're here at Joe Paul Evans Arena at the West Plains Civic Center, and we're looking forward to, of course, another great evening of volleyball action. Last week, Grizzlies got their first home win of the season. A great matchup, went to 4 sets. More fans coming in right now. As I mentioned earlier, they had the rally just a little while ago over at the clock tower. And, of course, we're looking forward to an excellent matchup tonight. So definitely stick around with us, of course, as we're streaming live. If you can't make it out to tonight's game, if you're wondering about the next home game is actually going to be in October on Wednesday, October 2nd against Mineral Area College. So that is a week from tonight, actually. A week from tonight. And then, of course, we'll get ready for the Grizzly Invitational on October 11th and 12th. There'll be 4 great games featuring some Region 16 opponents and some upcoming opponents they could see in Nationals, with Jefferson College coming to town, Indian Hills Community College, Tyler Junior College, and Hutchinson Community College as well. I want to thank everyone who's joining us on the stream tonight. Player introductions underway right now. We are streaming on YouTube tonight. Kelly Wiedemann, looking at the stats just a little while ago, just getting announced, of course, wearing number 4 leading the team in kills. Just an amazing amount of kills. Again, we'll take a look at those stats here in just a little bit. We're going to go up and, of course, run through some of the stats of the different players of this team. We're just getting ready for an excellent matchup tonight. Hopefully you're ready to join us. You can't make it out? Well, you can watch it live right here. Again, player introductions underway right now. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back, and we will get ready for volleyball action right here on OzarkRadioNews.com.
There I was in my business suit, all dressed up, just uptight as I could possibly be. And I don't remember much of what was said at that first AA meeting. It was more the feeling of the meeting itself.
That's what has kept me going. I know it works, and I see the people ahead of me with more sobriety. I see how happy they are. And I want that. I want that too.
And what I notice about AA is it sort of helps me to relax and learn to really be happy with my sobriety. It's a richer life to live.
That's exactly what Alcoholics Anonymous does. It teaches us how to live without drinking. It teaches us how to have fun and really enjoy life without drinking.
This program's given me the good life. The only good life I've ever known.
Alcoholics Anonymous. It works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
And welcome back. We're ready for some volleyball action tonight from the West Plains Civic Center. Big Jim Lambert here. And we've got the Grizzlies taking on Iowa Western. Very excited to watch how this plays out this evening. And hopefully you are excited as well. A little warm-up here in our broadcast area. Players getting on the court. Of course, refs going to be checking rosters, make sure everybody is ready to go. And of course, we're getting ready ourselves. Right now, Grizzlies are 5-7 on the season. They're 1-1 at home, and hopefully going to move into a positive record after tonight. But they are taking on a huge team in Iowa Western. Iowa Western, always a dominant player. We've actually been to Iowa Western a few times over the past 10 years for the national tournament. I believe they hosted it for 3 years. And here we go, getting ready for the first serve of the matchup. Kelly Wiedemann has the serve. And ball is up, being moved around now by Iowa. Going to come back and on to number 13. And that is Julieta Campana, freshman setter. Here we go with the serve from Iowa Western. Ball is moving around by the Grizzlies. Here comes the attack on the far side. Attempted block by Iowa Western going out of bounds. It'll be a point for the Grizzlies, tying it up 1-1. Okay, now Wiedemann going back to serve for the Grizzlies. Ball is up, clears the net. Iowa Western moving it around. Passed over. Here comes the attack on the left side. Back over. Moore gets to it. Now here's the attack. It'll go flying off of number 3 from Iowa, and it goes out. Waiting on the scoreboard to update. It should be 2-1 right now. Here's the serve. Ball is up. Iowa Western on the right side. Now moving across the center. Here comes the attack. Block back. Point for the Grizzlies. Lift call on Iowa. Three to 1 as the scoreboard's been updated. Here comes the serve. Ball is up and they clip the net. Ace! We'll take that. Grizzlies coming out strong here in set number 1. Of course, it's best of 5. Wiedemann will continue service. Ball is up, clears the net. Iowa Western now at the net. Here comes second to dump it over, but nope, still in play to Moore. Attack on the far side. Now it's center to the left. Here comes the attack, blocked by the Grizzlies. 5-1 here in set number 1. Wiedemann will continue service. Ball is up. Back over the net. Quick tip over, and Grizzly send it right back down. Grizzlies showing some excellent ball control here in set number 1. Okay, here we go. The serve by Wiedemann. Ball is up, clear center. Now back over, right behind the 10-foot line. They're back in, now moving it around. Campana, here's the attack on the far side. It's going to go out of bounds. No touch called. Ball went flying there by Dunning. And we're going to wait on the serve by Iowa Western, serving number 6, Genesis Sheridan. And that serve is going to go out of bounds. Grizzlies right now 7-2 here in set number 1. Again, I want to thank our sponsors this evening. Emily Moore up to serve now for the Grizzlies. Ball is up, clears the net. At the net, far side, here comes the attack. Slammed down by number 9 from Iowa, Allie Hall. So Iowa will get service. 7-3 the score. Back to serve for Iowa. Number 8. Which is Rika Quarterman with the serve on that one. Grizzlies still lead by 3 here in set number 1. Coming out with just an amazing opening set right now. Now they just need to hold on to this lead. They do not want to let Iowa Western get momentum built up. This is a very strong Iowa Western team. Point for the Grizzlies as it goes out the backside. So Grizzlies will have service. Back to serve is number 8 for the Grizzlies. That's Allie Hall. Ball is up. Iowa moving around. Left side, here comes the attack. Big swing. They're going to get the kill on that one. Ricky Quarterman for Iowa Western. He's had 10 kills on the season. He's played 38 sets, 3 errors. Hitting percentage is at 121. Iowa moving the ball around, going to attack at center. It's going to go past Moore on her right side. Point will go to Iowa. 8-6 now the score. Here comes Iowa with the serve. Ball is up. They're going to get an ace on that serve. Here we go. Iowa Western once again with the serve. Iowa coming back. It's 8-7. Grizzlies up by 1 here in set number 1. Leah Polensky, freshman member of the Iowa Western team with the serve. Ball is up, clears the net, now being moved around by the Grizzlies. Here's the setup, Christini with the attack. Dug out by Iowa, now moving it forward. Gonna pass it to center, nope, they get it over. Sent back over by 13. Tipped the hands of the blockers, dug out. Set up, Christini again with the attack and the kill. Going back to serve for the Grizzlies is Maja Loreo, number 2 on the kill list. That sounds horrible. Number 2 on the amount of kills for a member of the Grizzlies. Here's the serve. Ball is up. It's in play and ace. 10-7. Grizzlies holding on the lead here in set number 1. Guerrero again with the serve. Ball is up. It's in play. Iowa going to try it on the left side. Comes down. Pass across. Here comes the attack. Guerrero digs for it. Comes the attack. Still in play. Iowa moving up to the net. Going to set it right at the net and try to pass it over. More diving for it now. Set up. Here comes number 8, Hall, sending it back over to Iowa. Blocked by the Grizzlies. As we go out of bounds off the Grizzlies. Grizzlies lead by 2 here in set number 1. Back to serve for Iowa, number 1, Bryn Stansberry. Waiting on a quick cleanup of the floor. Here comes the serve. Ball is up and in play. Grizzlies set it at the net. Here's the approach by Wiedemann. Wiedemann with the kill. 11-8. Thank you for joining us for Grizzly Volleyball Live here on our Ozark Radio News YouTube channel. Thank you to our wonderful sponsors for our coverage this evening as well, including Burton Creek Medical Complex, Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, Holiday Inn Express, and Missouri State University West Plains. Iowa sends the ball back over. Set up at the net. Here comes the attack by Wiedemann. Tips to the back row. Now Iowa to the center. Here's the attack. Tips the fingers of the blocker. Still in play. Set up again. Christini from behind the 10-foot line slams the ball down. Running for it, but can't quite get there is Iowa. Point for the Grizzlies. As you can see, scores 12-8 right now. It's set number 1, playing best of 5. Christini back to serve now. Iowa Western 8-5 right now on the season, coming into this matchup against Missouri State. They took on Marshalltown just a few days ago, back on the 18th. So last Wednesday night they won that 3-0. Before that they lost to Utah State Eastern, Snow, and they had a win against Ontario back on September 13th. Take a look at the Grizzlies' recent record. They had a loss against Navarro. They won against Tyler. They lost against New Mexico Military and lost against Indian Hills. They beat Jefferson here at home a week ago. So where Iowa's had the past week off, the Grizzlies have been playing. So the question right now, is Iowa just cold from a week off? Right now, Grizzlies are leading here in set number 1, maintaining a 2-point advantage. Back to service, number 13, Julieta Campana, freshman setter. Julieta with a serve. Ball is up at center, now being moved over by Iowa. Back over. It's going to dip to the ground before getting to Lariro, and point will go to Iowa, making it 13-12. Iowa Western Community College, they have the serve. Ball being moved by the Grizzlies. There's the attack, dug out. Now set up on the left side. Tip over, Moore gets to it. Set up, and it's Bray with the attack there. And Bray will get the kill. So 14-12, still a 2-point advantage going to the Grizzlies. And once again, we've gone full rounds on service. So Wiedemann back to serve now for the Grizzlies. Here's the serve. Ball is up. It's going to get into the net. Service error. Leading to a point for the Reavers. So 14-13 the score. It's set number 1. We're playing best of 5. And the Grizzlies will want to try to make this a 3-point matchup. Perez up to serve for Iowa Western. Ball goes back. Wiedemann gets to it. No follow-up there. Maybe a little miscommunication. It's number 13 going to the ground, Campana. So it looks like now we're tied 14 all here in set number 1. Once again, Perez has the serve, freshman member of this Reavers team. Reavers with a serve. Wiedemann gets to it. There's the setup. Here comes the attack by Bray. It's going to go out of bounds. Grizzlies now trail by 1, 14-15. Again, Perez with a serve. Ball is up. Grizzlies set it. Here comes the attack by Dunning. And it's out of bounds. 14-16. Grizzlies now trail by 2. And Paula Wiedemann, Coach Wiedemann, is going to call a timeout. So we'll be back in just a minute.
There I was in my business suit, all dressed up, just uptight as I could possibly be. And I don't remember much of what was said at that first AA meeting. It was more the feeling of the meeting itself.
That's what has kept me going. I know it works, and I see the people ahead of me with more sobriety. I see how happy they are, and I want that. I want that too.
And what I notice about AA is it sort of helps me to relax and learn to really be happy with my sobriety. It's a richer life to live.
That's exactly what Alcoholics Anonymous does. It teaches us how to live without drinking. It teaches us how to have fun and really enjoy life without drinking.
This program's given me the good life. The only good life I've ever known.
Alcoholics Anonymous. It works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
And we're back to more volleyball action here on OzarkRadioNews.com, streaming live on our Ozark Radio News YouTube channel. And we're getting ready to continue set number 1. Grizzlies now trailing by 2. 14-16 the score. Reavers will continue service. And again, it's Perez with the serve. Here we go. Ball is up. Clears the net. There's the setup. Here comes the attack by Lorero. Dug out by Iowa Western. Lucky strike there. Slammed down by Bray. 15-16. There'll be more going back to serve. There's the serve. Ball up. Clears the net. Iowa Western at center. Sends it over to the left side. Attempting a cross-court shot from Henderson there on Iowa Western. Going to get caught in the net. So we're tied at 16 all now. Once again, Moore will have the serve. Ball up. Now being moved around by the Reavers. Here comes the attack. Swings down. Some heat on that ball. Moore diving for it right there in front of Wiedemann. And point will go to Iowa, making it 16-17. Ready on the serve. Wiedemann diving for it, keeping it alive. Here comes the attack by Dunning. Point for the Grizzlies. We're tied 17 all. Thank you everyone joining us on our live stream tonight here on OzarkRadioNews.com, Ozark Radio News YouTube channel. Of course, Coming up on Friday night, we'll have West Plains Zizzer football action here on the channel as it's an away game against Lebanon. Going to be an awesome matchup for the Zizzers. And, of course, we invite you to join us for that live stream. Getting underway right at about 6:40, we go live. Of course, with us live streaming now to YouTube, you have the opportunity to stream this to your smart devices or any of your connected devices, be it your smart TV, your tablet, or more. Right now, Grizzlies are trailing by 1. Big swing by number 14, getting caught up into the net, making it a 2-point advantage to the Reavers. And here comes the serve. Ball is up. Now in play. Grizzlies set up. Here comes the attack by Christini. And that'll be a kill added to Christini's total. (18-19) right now the score. Grizzlies are trailing by 1. We're still in set number 1. It's best of 5. Here comes the serve. Ball is up. Being moved around mile by the Reavers. Reach over by Christini. And we're tied 19 all. Ball up, and that serve's going to go out of bounds. Here we are near the end of set number 1. It has been a back-and-forth matchup. Grizzlies came out with, domination. They just dominated the first, I would say, first quarter of this match. And now it's been back and forth the entire time. Iowa Western has the serve. Ball's up, clears, go to Moore. Here's a set. Christina with the attack on the far side. Dug out by number 2 from Iowa Western. Now move forward. They're going to attack from behind the 10-foot line. And the attack by Grizzlies. Points! Ricochets off the hands of number 2. 20 all the score. Back to serve is Christini. There we go. Ball is up, clears the net. Set up on the far side. They're going to attack and tip the hands of the blockers and go out of bounds. It's going to go out off of number 10, Bray. Point will go to Iowa with a 1-point advantage here at the end of set number 1. Right now, Grizzlies trailing by 1, 20-21. Serve from Lauren Walnez for Iowa. Now back over, tipped over by Grizzlies. Set back over. Here's the setup for Bray. Bray going to follow up with an attack. Big swing, but nobody there. Going to go out the back of the court. Point will go to Iowa, 20-22. Walnez will continue service. Freshman member of the Reavers. Here's the setup. Big swing by Wiedemann. Gets caught in the net. Grizzlies recover it, though. Send it back over now. On the right, now to the left side. Little miscommunication on the Reavers. Points going to hit the ball, going to hit the ground, making it 21-22. So Grizzlies will have the serve. Going back to serve is number 13, Juliet Campana. Setter. Here's the serve. Ball is up. Set up by Iowa right at the net. Blockers get up there. Dug out there, looks like by Dunning. Now back over. Iowa Western fighting to keep it alive. Now it's back over. Dunning set up. Here comes the attack. Back to Dunning. And in the net by number 5. Point will go to the Grizzlies. 22 all the score. And we got a timeout being called, so we'll take a quick timeout and come back for the conclusion here of set number 1.
Today might be the day I drop out of school. Today could be the last day I try. But you might be able to stop me. With United Way, you could tutor me, be my mentor, or volunteer to just read with me. If someone had helped me earlier, I might not be struggling. And studies prove that kids who read well by 3rd grade are more likely to graduate. There are tons of ways people like you can help kids like me stay in school. And United Way is calling for you to be one of them. Make me a success, not a statistic.
Take the pledge to volunteer now at unitedway.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to volleyball action. Right here on OzarkRadioNews.com, Ozark Radio News YouTube channel. Gotta get used to saying that one. Grizzlies have the serve. It's tied 22-all here at the end of set number 1. It's best of 5. And Grizzlies gonna get the point there. So Grizzlies up by 1, 23-22. Grizzlies need 2. Grizzlies need 2. Ball up, clears the net. Here's the setup across at center, tipped over, and it's going to get past the Grizzlies. Ball being moved now around by the Grizzlies. Here comes the attack on the far side by Wiedemann. Iowa runs for it, keeps it in play, now back over. Set up, attack by Bray, hits the top of the net, clears over, 24-23. Wiedemann has the serve. Ball is up, clears the net. Iowa Western at the net, goes to the far side. Here's the attack, hits the blockers, goes out off the Grizzlies, tying us up 24-24. Here we go, Iowa has the serve. Ball is up to the back. Wiedemann gets to it. Here's the setup. Dunning with the attack. Big swing, gets the blocker. Stuffed in play by Iowa. Iowa passes to the left side. Here comes that big swing. Blocked by the Grizzlies. It'll go off the Grizzlies and go out of bounds. But you got to win by 2. 24-25 now the score. Timeout being called by the Grizzlies. We're going to go ahead and keep it right here because we do not want to miss the final play of this set, or what could potentially be the final play of this set. Again, I want to thank you, folks at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, for helping make our coverage possible. Burton Creek Medical Complex, Holiday Inn Express, Missouri State University West Plains, and Ozark Marketing. As we sit here in timeout, if you're looking for some great local deals, check out shoplocalstaylocal.com. Big deals, loads of great deals from area restaurants, businesses, and more. If you're like me, you're trying to save money wherever you can, go check it out. Last time I checked on there just a day or so ago, they had some great deals, 30% off on Dairy Queen gift certificates. Dairy Queen gift certificates. If you're already going there, you might as well get them up on shoplocalstaylocal.com. Save yourself some money, some great ones from out at home as well. Go check it out at shoplocalstaylocal.com. 24-25 to score. Grizzlies trail by 1. You got to win by 2. We're waiting the serve by Iowa Western. Grizzly fans on the fan side, on the student side, our side, on their feet right now. Here comes the serve. Ball is up. It clears the net. Goes to Wiedemann. Set up at the net. Here comes the attack. Blocked. Still in play. Wiedemann with the swing. Ball is behind the 10-foot line. They're moving it closer. Going to pass it back over. Dunning gets to it. Here's the setup. Big swing by 14 and the kill. Tying us up 25-all. Again, you have to win by 2. Back to serve now for the Grizzlies. Libero. Ball being moved around by Iowa. Here's the attack at center. We try to tap it over there. Here's the setup, followed by number 14 for the Grizzlies. Still in play. Iowa moving around. Swing back, kill by Iowa. right there next to Wiedemann. 25-26. the score. Up to serve for Iowa. Looks to be number 8. Get a closer look here in a minute. Ball clips over. Those are hard one in the field sometimes. Here comes the attack by Christini to the backcourt. Ball's called in. Line judge calls it in. We're tied 26 all. Again, got to win by 2. So Wiedemann will be back to serve. Or no, it is not Wiedemann back to serve. Served by number 8 from the Grizzlies, Hall. Here's the setup, attack, and the kill once again by Iowa Western as we go back and forth. 26-27 now the score. Serving for Iowa, number 2, Polensky. Here comes the serve, jump serve, ball is up. Set up. Here comes the attack by number 14. Caught up. Great recovery there by Wiedemann. Try it again. Up past the blockers. Iowa gets underneath it. Moving it to the left side. Now tip back over. Here's the set. Christini with the attack. And a church to it over. Kept in play. Dug out by number 12. Sarti. Now back over. Past the left side. Here comes a tip over. Grizzlies get underneath it. It's going to be a battle at the net. Still in play. Set up. Christini going after it. Blocked by Iowa. So Iowa will take set number 1. And a great match between the two teams. 26-28. Iowa taking the win on set number 1. We're going to take a break. And we'll come back with set number 2 here on OzarkRadioNews.com. Ozark Radio News on YouTube. Thank you for joining us tonight.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A+ State Scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
This is Langdon at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains, and we've got our September open house sale going on now through September 21st. We've got great deals like 5% off vaccines, 5% off pre-fit ranch equipment, 5% off all Gallagher fencing supplies, 10% off in-stock tick granules. We've got our 10x10x6 dog pens for $219.99. Dairy barn spray is only $11.99, and our permethrin 1 gallon pour-on is only $17.99.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on sold.
And we're back with more volleyball action here on OzarkRadioNews.com and our Ozark Radio News YouTube channel. Got about a minute to go until set number 2 gets underway. Of course, teams have switched side. What a great battle set number 1 was. Grizzlies came out strong. At one point, up by 6 points. Iowa Western just continued to fight back, would not give in. 2-point lead went both ways, back and forth, finally. We played a little bit extra here in set number 1, with it being Iowa Western coming out with a win, 26-28 in set number 1. Now it is best of 3. So Grizzlies need to collect themselves. Great showing there in set number 1. Final score didn't land their way, but looking forward now to set number 2 after that great first set. You still have time to come out and enjoy some volleyball action here at the West Plains Civic Center. If you can't make it out tonight, of course, you can come out and join us next Wednesday for the next home matchup. Grizzlies out on the court right now. We've got Dunning, Bray, Wiedemann up at the net. Then we've got Lorero and Campana in the middle, and Cristini in the back. I believe I said Emily Moore as well, but if I didn't, Emily Moore is out there as well. As they just did their little rotation. Moore wearing the pink number 3, libero. So Grizzlies on the left side, right side is Iowa Western as we get ready for our next set of volleyball action. And here we go. First serve. Ball is up. They move by the Grizzlies. There's Wiedemann with the attack to the back row. Pushed forward by Iowa. Blocked by Bray. Point for the Grizzlies. So Wiedemann will have the serve as she goes back to the line. Grizzlies open up with the first point. And here we go. Ball is up into the back. Set up at the line. Here comes the attack. Push back over. Grizzlies moving around. More over. Up and still in play at point for the Grizzlies. Number 13 there, Campana. So once again, Wiedemann will have the serve. Ball is up, clears the net. Being moved now, Iowa. Attacking on the near side. Big swing by number 9 from Iowa, Henderson. She's a red-shirted sophomore on this team. Probably one of the bigger players out there, one of the taller players out there. Wiedemann will continue service. Grizzlies open up 3-0 here in set number 2. Ball is up. Iowa moves it to the net. Here comes the attack by number 6, Sheridan. It's going to get blocked and go out. So Iowa's going to have the serve. Sheridan going to go back to serve for Iowa. Another sophomore member of this team. Ball is up, clears the net. Here's the setup and the attack on the left side by Lorero. 4-1 the score. So it's going to be Moore going back to serve now for the Grizzlies. Moore serving, back by Moore on the back line is Wiedemann. Up at the net we got Cristini, Lorero, and Dunning. And that ball had some heat on it by number 9. And they're going to say it went out of bounds. That hit from Henderson. So Moore will continue service. If you're out and about and you see our wonderful streaming sponsors, definitely thank them for streaming our volleyball games. That hit by Moore going out of bounds. Because without them, we couldn't do it. So thank you again to Holiday Inn Express and Suites, Burton Creek Medical Complex, Missouri State University West Plains, and Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. 5-2 the score right now. Grizzlies are up by 3 here in set number 2 after falling in the first set, 26-28. Grizzlies at the net, reaching over, waiting on the net call. Waiting on the call. Are the Grizzlies going to get it this time? Ref and line going to come together. Got caught in the net there. 5-2 right now the score. We're going to wait on a decision if they don't hold it up, or are they going to reverse? And they're going to go ahead and maintain it. So Iowa's going to have the serve. Grizzly fans not happy. Ball up, clears the net. Grizzlies setting at the 10-foot line, set for Cristini. Point for the Grizzlies. It goes off at number 15. Number 1 tries to get underneath it, can't quite do so. Grizzlies take the point with a 3-point lead here in set number 2. Ball up for the serve there, and ace. 7-3. Off that serve by number 8 for the Grizzlies. Annie Hall. Okay, Iowa moving it forward. The Reavers are going to attack it on the far side, blocked by Christini. Ball comes back over to Wiedemann. Here's the setup, quick dip in. Still dug out again by number 5 from Iowa. Back over to Moore. Set up across. Here comes the attack by Christini to try to drop it in there. It's dug out, still in play. Tip back over, diving for it is Moore, but it's going to go under the net. Point will go to Iowa, 7-4. Iowa Western averaging 12.86 kills per set, where the Grizzlies averaging 10.6. Waiting on the serve. Grizzlies already above their average on aces in this matchup. Blocked by Iowa. Sent back over. Popped up. Wiedemann gets underneath it. Here's the setup. Wiedemann going to attack from behind the 10-foot line. Hits the net. Played on. Here the near side. Blocked by Grizzlies. We get a touch. We got an out of bounds called. Making it 7-5. Iowa with the serve. Ball set up. Christini with the attack. Slams it down. Camille Christini, sophomore on this team, getting a lot of play tonight. So far this season, she's averaged 2 kills per set. 112 kills so far on the season. Here comes the serve by the Grizzlies, 8-5. Tipped over, out of bounds called. Line judge called out of bounds on it, but we're gonna roll with it. 8-6 the score. Ball is up. Gonna go out of bounds off the Grizzlies there. I think those are some of the stats for some of the members from Missouri State University West Plains. Number 4, Kelly Wiedemann right now, is 7th in Division I volleyball with kills and total attacks. Pretty amazing. 9-7 the score. Grizzlies right now leading by 2. Christini back to serve. A serve from the near side. Here we go. Ball is up in play. Playing up to the net. Gonna tip it over there. Wiedemann reaching for it. Pops over to 14. 14 doesn't get quite enough height on that one. Point's gonna go to Iowa. 9-8 the score. Again, thank you for joining us tonight here on youtube.com/Ozark Radio News, our Ozark Radio News YouTube channel. And again, we'll be live streaming again coming up on Friday from Lebanon, beginning at 6:40. Waiting on the serve from Iowa Western. Ball tips over the net, and Iowa Western's going to get an ace on that serve. Ball is up. It clears the net. Being moved over. Set up by Grizzlies. Here comes the attack by Wiedemann. Out of bounds. Waiting on the serve. Ball is up by Iowa. Here's the setup. Comes the attack by Wiedemann. Blocked by Iowa. 9-11 right now, the score. Grizzlies now trailing it by 2. We saw much the same here in set number 1. Here's the serve. Set up. Here comes the attack by number 10. They're going to juggle the ball from the net back. Point will go to the Grizzlies from that hit from number 10 for the Grizzlies. Gray. And here we go. Getting ready for the serve is Campana. Ball up, clears. Set up by Iowa. Back over. Digging it out is Campana. The attack by Lorero. Now back over Grizzly side. Tips over by Bray. Still in play. Iowa going to take it on the near side. Blocked by Bray. And they're going to say 10 got into the net. To update the scoreboard there. Should be 9-12 right now. Here's the serve. Ball is up. Moore gets to it. Here's the setup. Attacked by Wiedemann. Ball gets in the net. Hits the ground. Point for the Grizzlies. So Wiedemann's going to have the serve. Going to clean up a little sweat off the floor. Wiedemann with the serve. Ball is up. Iowa trying to get under, trying to get control. That ball's going to go out of bounds off the backside. So we're now tied up 12-all here in set number 2. Once again, Wiedemann will have the serve. Ball is up. Here we go. Iowa going to attack from center and drill that ball down. Number 9 for Iowa. Just such strength there by the redshirt sophomore, Cortland Henderson. So Sheridan back to serve now for Iowa. 12-13, Grizzlies down by 1. Goes to Moore, set up at the net. Here comes the attack by number 14, Balak, dug out by Bray. This time it's going to be Wiedemann from the 10-foot line. Taps the line, taps the net, goes to the backcourt. Iowa rushing to keep it alive. It's going to make it back over. Grizzlies going to set it up once again. Wiedemann going to tap it over. Still in play. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Wait for it. Not going to call net this time. So 13-all is the score. So Grizzlies will have service once again. Okay, Moore's going to have the serve for the Grizzlies. 13-13 right now. Set number 2. Iowa with a 1-set advantage. Ball clears over. Here's a setup and attack blocked by Christini for the Grizzlies. So Grizzlies up by 1 now, 14-13. Here's the serve. Set up. Here comes the attack on the left side. Kept alive by the Grizzlies. Moore gets to it. It's going to be attacked by Dunning. Point for the Grizzlies. Off of number 15 from Iowa. 15-13. Grizzlies are now up by 2. Once again, serving for the Grizzlies, number 3. Ball being moved by Iowa. Back over, big swing. Dug out by Wiedemann. Now to the left side. Grizzlies with the attack. It's going to go high. And it's going to land just about where we used to sit down on the sidelines. Here comes the attack by the Grizzlies. Tips the blockers. Now to the back. Back up the net by Iowa. Iowa going to attack on the left side. It's going to go off of Wiedemann. And it's going to go in the wrong direction. So 15-14 now the score. Back to serve for Iowa would be number 8. Quarterman. Ball's at the net. Here comes the attack by Dunning. Waiting on the call. I think if you hit the line, Judge, it should be good. It's going to go back to the Grizzlies. Looks like we got an error called on Iowa. So they're going to have to update the scoreboard here in a second. Okay, scoreboard says 15 all, so we're going to go with that for right now. See if it gets updated. Here comes the serve for the Grizzlies. Ball up behind the 10-foot line in play. Going to attack from behind the 10-foot line. It's going to go into the net. Almost a kind of a give-up shot there by Iowa. I don't really understand what happened there. 16-15 the score. Grizzlies will continue service. Hall had the serve there. Back over, blocked by the Grizzlies, and they caught up in the net in the wrong direction to the backcourt. Wiedemann gets to it. Here's the setup. It's going to be Lorero with the attack and the kill. 17-15 the score. Grizzlies up by 2. Have to win this set. And a timeout's going to be called by Iowa Western Community College. So we'll take a timeout as well. We'll be back with more Grizzly volleyball action here on OzarkRadioNews.com.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A+ State Scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
This is Langdon at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains, and we've got our September open house sale going on now through September 21st. We've got great deals like 5% off vaccines, 5% off pre-fit ranch equipment, 5% off all Gallagher fencing supplies, 10% off in-stock tick granules. We've got our 10x10x6 dog pens for $219.99. Dairy Barn spray is only $11.99, and our permethrin 1 gallon pour-on is only $17.99.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on soul.
And welcome back to volleyball action here on OzarkRadioNews.com. Here we are. It is volleyball action right now. Grizzlies up by 3 here in set number 2. Again, I want to thank you for joining us here this evening on our Ozark Radio News YouTube channel. (18-15) the score. Iowa winning the first set, 26-28. Grizzlies trying to win this set. Christini going to have the attack. We get a tip. No tip call. To say it's out of bounds, so 18-16 as Iowa cuts the lead to 2. Ball up, clears it. Here's going to be the setup. Going to do the follow through is going to be Wiedemann. Attack on the left side by Iowa Western, and they're just going to drill that ball down, 18-17. Back to serve now for Iowa is number 2. That is Polinsky. Clears the net. So going off hit off of Wiedemann. 18 all now the score, with Iowa fighting back. Polinsky will have the serve once again. And Wiedemann's going to call out a timeout this time. So we'll take another timeout and come back with what might be the conclusion to set number 2 here on OzarkRadioNews.com.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. A top-flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A-plus state scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Welcome back to the West Plains Civic Center on OzarkRadioNews.com. It's set number 2. We're near the end of set number 2. Right now, we're tied 18 all after Iowa came back with 2 points in a row. Grizzlies fighting to win set number 2 after dropping set number 1. Moore gets to it. Now back over. Blocked. Nope, going to say she got in the net there. So error going to go on the Grizzlies. Looks like it was number 13. They're going to call it on. So 18-19. So Iowa's going to have to serve again. Ball is up, clears the net, goes to Wiedemann. We're set up at the net. Christini with the attack and a kill. Tying us back up at 19 all. So going back to serve, going to be number 14 for the Grizzlies, Lorero. Ball is up, clears the net. Iowa going to fight for it right there at the net. The attack on the near side. Dunning goes for it. It's going to go over the table. So 19-20 now the score. So 7:31 right now the time. Here we are at the end of set number 2. Averaging right around 30 minutes a set right now. Here comes the attack by Wiedemann. Ball go flying. Off hit by number 2 to go out of bounds. It's going to be a point for the Grizzlies, keeping us tied up. 20 all. So Christini's going to go back and serve now for the Grizzlies. As they track the ball down. Got one extra ball on the court. Here comes the serve. Christini has it. 20 all. Up and over in play. Christini follows it back up. Here's the setup. Here comes the attack by Wiedemann. Going to get past the blockers to the back row. Now at center to the left side. Diving for it, Amy Hall. Point will go to Iowa Western. And here we go, back in play. It's the Grizzlies attacking with Wiedemann, hitting the top of the net with the ball. It comes back, making it 20-22. And the Grizzlies are going to call a timeout. So we'll take one as well, and we'll be back with more volleyball action right here on OzarkRadioNews.com.
In the world. When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A-plus state scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
This is Langdon at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains, and we've got our September open house sale going on now through September 21st. We've got great deals like 5% off vaccines, 5% off pre-fit ranch equipment, 5% off all Gallagher fencing supplies, 10% off in-stock tick granules. We've got our 10x10x6 dog pens for $219.99. Dairy barn spray is only $11.99, and our permethrin 1 gallon pour-on is only $17.99.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on sold.
And welcome back to volleyball action here at the West Plains Civic Center as we return courtside. As you've been watching here with our live feed, the Grizzlies have been fighting back into this matchup, tied it back up 22-all. We'll wait the serve from the Grizzlies, serving number 13, Campana. At the net, here is Iowa attacking. Attempted block by the Grizzlies. Iowa's going to bust through the block, making it 22-23. Back to serve for Iowa's number 5. Here we go, wait on the serve. Ball up in play. Following up is Wiedemann with the attack, and we get a touch. Nope, out of bounds. I got an in and out call. Nope, they're going to say it went out. So 22-24. Iowa has the serve, and Iowa needs one. Serve is good. Goes to Wiedemann to the net. Bray gets it back over to Iowa's side. Iowa at the right. Back over. Ball's back over in play. Big swing blocked by Bray. Iowa going to try again. Tip through. Set up. Here comes Wiedemann attacking behind the 10-foot line. Tip out. Grizzlies stay in this one. 23-24. So 23-24 is the score. I believe Wiedemann's going to have service. As she gets herself in place. And here comes the serve from Wiedemann. Waiting on the call. What we got going on here? Conference between the judges right now. I don't know if it's the fans again. I think it's going to be the fans again. This game, compared to last week, they've actually been following the team back and forth, trying to stay out of the way, but I don't know if it's going to be a case of them getting too far down on the floor or not. I think they're slightly worried about interference of any kind. We're going to talk to the announcers right now. And we're going to wait to hear from the PA and see what is being decided here. So right now, 23-24 is the score here. We're near the end of set number 2. I think they were just doing a score check, make sure the score was accurate. And here we go. Wiedemann's got the serve. Leading with the serve. Ball is up and over. An attack on the left side. Big swing, and it's going to go off of Moore. And it's going to be 23-25. Iowa taking set number 2. This is Grizzly Volleyball action on OzarkRadioNews.com. Again, want to thank folks for joining us tonight. We still have one more, at least one more set of volleyball to go. Hey, but we could get 3 more sets of volleyball to go as we've seen these Grizzlies come back in the past. Right now, we've got about 3 minutes until the next set gets underway. So stick around with us, okay? We'll be back in just a moment with more volleyball action right here on OzarkRadioNews.com.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top-flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A-plus state scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
This is Langdon at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains, and we've got our September open house sale going on now through September 21st. We've got great deals like 5% off vaccines, 5% off pre-fit ranch equipment, 5% off all Gallagher fencing supplies, 10% off in-stock tick granules. We've got our 10x10x6 dog pens for $219.99. Dairy barn spray is only $11.99, and our permethrin 1-gallon pour-on is only $17.99.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on soul.
There I was in my business suit, all dressed up, just uptight as I could possibly be. And I don't remember much of what was said at that first AA meeting. It was more the feeling of the meeting itself.
That's what has kept me going. I know it works, and I see the people ahead of me with more sobriety. I see how happy they are, and I want that. I want that too.
And what I notice about AA is it sort of helps me to relax and learn to really be happy with my sobriety. It's a richer life to live.
That's exactly what Alcoholics Anonymous does. It teaches us how to live without drinking. It teaches us how to have fun and really enjoy life without drinking.
This program's given me the good life. The only good life I've ever known.
Alcoholics Anonymous. It works. Look us up. Check your phone book, newspaper, or AA.org.
And welcome back to volleyball action on OzarkRadioNews.com. We're getting ready for set number 3. What we hope is one of 3 more sets. Grizzlies have themselves a situation where they have to win. They have to win this set to force the 4th set. They have to win that set to force the 5th set. But here we go. It's Grizzly volleyball action. Set number 3. As Iowa Western has a 2-set advantage in this best-of-5 matchup. Now, what we've seen trending-wise over the first 2 sets is Grizzlies coming out strong at the beginning of the sets, with Iowa Western just pushing back. Grizzlies going to get a point on that volley. And here we go. Set number 3 is underway. Ball is up in play. Iowa Western at the net. Going to attack. Push to the out. No touch called. Point for the Grizzlies. 2-0. Grizzlies 2-point advantage here in set number 3. It's win or go home. Ball's going to go for Brace. Kept in play by Dunning. Now back over Wiedemann with a hit. Making it 3-0. And what a hit that was. Campana once again with the serve. 3-0 right now. Here's the attack. Moore gets underneath it. Here's the attack by Dunning. It's going to go off Iowa Western member, go out. So Grizzlies now 4-0. Grizzlies have to build up this lead. Campana once again with a serve. Ball is up. Reavers set up on the left side. Blockers are there, so go off the blockers. Bray and Dunning go out. So Iowa will get on the board here in set number 3. And back to serve will be number 5 for Iowa. And that number 5 is Kelsey Haven. Here comes the attack by Dunning. It's going to go flying. I got a touch called by the line judge. They're going to confirm it. So 5-1 the score now. It's going to be Kelly Wiedemann with the serve. Ball up. Sends it back over. Gets tangled up there with Moore, or with Bray. Making it 5-2. So Iowa Western will have the serve. They're down by 3 here in set number 5. Grizzlies have that advantage. Grizzlies in a situation where they have to win. Here comes the attack by Lorero. And that'll be a point for the Grizzlies, 6-2. Rotation happening. Emily Moore going to go back and serve. This Grizzly team fairly split between sophomores and freshmen. Here's the serve. Ball is up. Clears. Set up at the net. They're going to pull it up on the near side. Wiedemann diving for it. Keep it in play is Campana. Dunning sets it back over. Up to block is number 14 for the Grizzlies. And the attack blocked. Wiedemann diving for it. Keeping in play. Pushed back over to the 10-foot line. Back over and attack on the left side now. Blockers are up. They're going to catch the knee of 13. Campana by the Grizzlies. Point will go to Iowa Western. Number 4 serving now for Iowa. That's Perez. And clips the top of the net. In play. Here's the setup and the attack by Wiedemann. To the far side. Here comes the attack to the backcourt. It's going to be in. Right there on that back line. So 6-4 the score right now. Grizzlies leading by 2. Quarterman back to serve for Iowa. Ball's in play. Here's the setup. Christini with the attack. Far side. Gonna get a net called. Gonna say out of bounds off of Iowa. Out of bounds off of Iowa. So 7-4 is gonna be the score. Coming into serve will be Allie Hall. Getting a little rest will be Bray and Dunning. And that's served by Hall going into the net. So right now on the court, we got Christini, we got Campana, we got Lorero, we got Wiedemann, we got Moore, and Hall. Grizzlies with a 2-point advantage. Here's the setup. Here's Christini. No, number 14 the attack. It's get popped high. Still in play. Going to set it up this time for Wiedemann's attack. Now back over, tips the net. Wiedemann digs it out. Attack again by Wiedemann. Off hit by Iowa, going to go to the ground. Point goes to the Grizzlies, making it 8-5. Grizzlies with the serve, serving number 14, Lorero. Iowa to the left side. The Reavers with the attack, pushed forward by Moore. No follow from the Grizzlies as it goes towards out of bounds. And unlike in, say, baseball or whatnot, you do not get to keep the volleyball when it goes into the crowd. Grizzlies are down by, or up by 2. Serving for Iowa is Bryn Stansberry. Clears the net. Here's the setup. Going to try to tip it over real quick. And now back over, set up with a high hit. Didn't get the full swing on it. Kept alive. Now to the backcourt. Pushed forward. Here's the setup. It's going to be Christini attacking over the blockers. Now back over to the Grizzly side. Out of bounds. Off of Iowa. So Grizzlies now lead by 3, 9-6. So 9-6 right now, the score. Grizzlies are leading by 3, although Iowa has a 2-set advantage. And I will say being down 2 sets is a hard thing to come back from. We've seen it happen before. It is very, very doable, but it's definitely a mind game in play when you're down by 2. Back to serve for the Grizzlies is number 2, Christini. Grizzlies are up by 3 here in set number 3. Ball's in play, and Christini's going to get an ace on that one. So Christini's going to continue service. Grizzlies are up by 4. Coming up next Wednesday at night, Grizzlies back at home, taking on Mineral Area. It's going to be a red-out night, so wear your red. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Gray and Wiedemann, 11-6. Christini with a serve. Here comes the attack on the near side. That power hitter there from number 12 from Iowa. Here comes Wiedemann with the attack. It's going to get blocked. Point will go to Iowa. 11-7. So 11-7 the score right now. Iowa's got the serve. Grizzlies down 2-0. Iowa winning set number 1, 26-28. Set number 2, 23-25. All of these matchups have been incredibly close. Grizzlies have come out early and fast, but Iowa comes back. 12-7 right now is the score. I won't feel comfortable until the Grizzlies are at point. Or actually, they've already have the match won. That's kind of where I'm at right now. I mean, Grizzlies are playing well. Iowa's playing very well. It's all going to be based on who can finish. Ball gets tied up into the net there from that hit by number 6 from Iowa. Up with the help of the psych out there, number 10, Bray. So 13-7 is going to be the score. Grizzlies leading here in this set. Julieta Campana with the serve. Ball now at the net. Here comes the attack by number 5. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Was it in or out? Out of bounds. Off the Grizzlies. Be 13-8 now. So Iowa's going to have the serve. Ball being moved around by the Grizzlies. Big swing by Dunning. It's going to go off the hands of number 3 and go out of bounds. Point for the Grizzlies, making it 14-8. Grizzlies right now have a stellar lead here in set number 3. They're in a situation where they have to win this set. Wiedemann's back to serve. Ball clears the net. Iowa moves it around. Off hit there by number 3 from Iowa. She got some air, just the ball wasn't there to help carry it over. So 15-8's the score. Wiedemann's going to continue service. Grizzlies are up by 7 here in set number 3. Wiedemann with the serve. Here comes the attack. Gets past the blockers, kept alive, brought back over. Wiedemann diving for it. Dunning gets to it. Here comes 14, Guerrero. Grizzlies are now up by 8 with Iowa taking a timeout. As they take that timeout, of course, again, I want to thank all of our wonderful sponsors for our coverage tonight, including the folks at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply. Also want to thank, of course, Missouri State University, West Plains, Holiday Inn Express, and, of course, also want to thank the folks at Burton Creek Medical Complex, all making our coverage of volleyball action possible here tonight. Right now, Grizzlies are leading by 8 here in set number 3. It's been Iowa Western with the first 2 set wins of the night, 26-28, 23-25. And again, our next home game coming up a week from tonight. It's a Region 16 matchup. Grizzlies won last Wednesday in an important match. And now we've got another one coming up next Wednesday. So if you can make it out and support these Grizzlies, definitely do so. And wear your red, as it's going to be a red out night. Now, as for our live streaming here on Ozark Radio News, our next live game is going to be coming up this coming Friday evening at 6:40 for pregame show. West Plains taking on the Lebanon Yellow Jackets. And what is sure to be an excellent game that you do not want to miss. And again, you can join us at ozarkradionews.com/scissors or youtube.com/ozarkradionews, all one word. 16-8 the score. Grizzlies with an 8-point lead. Wiedemann with service. And here we go. Let's get back into it here in set number 3. Ball clears the net. We're in play. At right side. Ball's going to go out of bounds at the back corner. 17-8 the score. Grizzlies now up by 9. Grizzlies trying to build up that momentum. Serves going to tip the top of the net, make it over. Going to try it on the left side now. Grizzlies with the block. It looks like it's going to be a point going to Iowa. So 17-9 the score. Grizzlies leading by 8. Iowa's got the serve. Grizzlies working to stop a sweep here at home. And here's the serve by Iowa. Ball is up, goes to the bag. Off hit by Wiedemann. Ball starts moving behind her. Kept in play by Moore. Now back over to Iowa's side. Gonna try to dump it in real quick. Set up. Here comes the attack by 14. And got an error by number 11 from Iowa. So point will go to the Grizzlies. For some reason, it doesn't feel like the air conditioning is on in here tonight. We're seeing a lot more sweating going on the court. It's not quite as cool as it normally is up here. So 18-9 the score right now. Grizzlies up by 9. Grizzlies need 7 right now to push us into set number 4. Here's the serve. Ball is up. Set up to the left side. Here comes the attack by Iowa. Blocked by the Grizzlies. In play. Sent it the wrong direction. Big hit by number 5 from Iowa. It's going to go out of bounds. So Grizzlies now leading by 10, 19-9. (19-9) the score. And service error on the Grizzlies, on Emily Moore. So 19-10. Back to serve for Iowa is number 11. And point going to go to the Grizzlies there. Off hit by number 3. Goes to the back. Wiedemann diving for it, trying to keep it in play. But that ball was out. So 19-11 now. I'm going to try to say number 11's name, but I'm going to do a horrible job of it. It looks like it's Evagila Athanasiou. And so number 11 will work for right now. Ball being moved up. Here's set up by Christini with the attack. Ball goes high. Iowa moving it around. Going to try on the left side for the attack. Goes to the back. It's in. Point goes to Iowa. Iowa starting to chip away at the lead of the Grizzlies. Grizzlies were up by 10. And right now, Iowa trails by 7. Here's the serve. Ball is going to serve into the net. We'll take a free point. So 20-12 is going to be the score. Grizzlies need 5. Rotation happening. It looks like it's going to be number 8 back to serve for the Grizzlies. Allie Hall on her last service. She did put the ball into the net. This time it clears the net. Set across. Here comes the attack by 12. Wiedemann gets to it, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Wiedemann. 20-13. So Iowa's going to have service. It's Polensky serving for Iowa. 20-13. Grizzlies need 5. Iowa needs 7 to tie up this set. Iowa has a 2-set advantage right now in this match. Coming up, we'll take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Grizzlies. See when they'll be at home, where they'll be traveling to. Big kill there by number 14, Lorero. So Grizzlies will be back having service. We attack on the near side, tips the top of the net, still in play. So go out of bounds off of, looks like Iowa on that one. So 22-13 going to be the score. Coming up for the Grizzlies on Friday, just 2 nights from now, they'll be taking on, or 2 days from now, they'll be taking on Hutchinson Community College at Tyler, Texas. They'll also be taking on Panola College, Mineral Area College, and Tyler Junior College. 22-14 right now the score. Of course, coming home next Wednesday to take on Mineral Area again. And then we'll have Jefferson College here looks like the following Friday, or a week from next Friday. 23-14 the score. Grizzlies 2 points away. Going back to serve, it looks like it's Christini. In, ace. 24-14. Looks like Grizzlies are gonna, I'm gonna hesitate to say this, but looks like Grizzlies are gonna take this set, and we'll get ready for set number 4 here in just a minute. Grizzly fans, get on your feet. Here we go. Christini has the serve. Ball is up, clears the net. Set up by Iowa. Big swing by Iowa, and they'll get the kill. 24-15 right now. Grizzlies are leading by 9 and need 1 to finish off this set. Iowa has the serve. Grizzlies have to get the ball back. That's all they have to do. Iowa with the serve. Here's the setup. Here comes the attack by Wiedemann. Tips the blocker, still in play. Passed across by Iowa. Tips some fingers. Point for Iowa. 24-16. the score. Grizzlies working to put Iowa away here in set number 3. Here's the setup. Here comes the attack by Wiedemann. Past the blockers. Now set up. Try to dump back over. At the net. Flip down. Still in play. Left side now to the back of the court. It's going to go out of bounds, and Grizzlies will take set number 3, 25-16. 25-16 in set number 3. So Grizzlies hold on, and we're working to push it to set number 5. But to get there, we have to go through set number 4 first. Right now, recapping match of the night so far. Iowa Western versus Missouri State University West Plains Grizzlies. Iowa Western won the first set, 26-28. Iowa won the second set, 23-25. Grizzlies came back and dominated in set number 3, 25-16. And now we're getting ourselves ready for set number 4, and we will be back for more volleyball action here in 2.5 minutes on OzarkRadioNews.com.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A+ State Scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
This is Langdon at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains, and we've got our September open house sale going on now through September 21st. We've got great deals like 5% off vaccines, 5% off pre-fit ranch equipment, 5% off all Gallagher fencing supplies, 10% off in-stock tick granules. We've got our 10x10x6 dog pens for $219.99. Dairy Barn spray is only $11.99, and our permethrin 1 gallon pour-on is only $17.99.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than up on sold.
Today might be the day I drop out of school. Today could be the last day I try. But you might be able to stop me. With United Way, you could tutor me, be my mentor, or volunteer to just read with me. If someone had helped me earlier, I might not be struggling. And studies prove that kids who read well by 3rd grade are more likely to graduate. There are tons of ways people like you can help kids like me stay in school. And United Way is calling for you to be one of them. Make me a success, not a statistic.
Take the pledge to volunteer now at unitedway.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
For more information about the United Way, go to the website to get more details at heartoftheozarksunitedway.org. How far would you have to travel to stay at the
Okay, welcome back to volleyball action on OzarkRadioNews.com. I'm Jim Lambert, and here we are, set number 4. After Iowa Western coming out and winning the first 2 sets, Grizzlies dominated in set number 3, setting the stage here for set number 4, where once again the Grizzlies are in a situation they have to win and push this to 5. Iowa Western's going to have the opening serve of this set, and here we go. Goes to Moore, dug out. Wiedemann's going to have the attack on the near side, and now to the far side, back to the near side, center, push forward. Wiedemann kept it in play. They're going to say hit the floor. She's saying hit her fingers. But that's going to be a point going over to Iowa Western. So here we go, waiting on the serve. Ball clears the net, goes to Moore. Now across, here comes Wiedemann again with the attack, blocked by Iowa. Ready on the serve from Iowa. Ball is up, clears the net. Being moved by the Grizzlies. Going to try with Weedham again on the near side. Clears the net. Now back over at center. The attack is going to go off of Moore, and the point will go to Iowa. So Iowa will continue service. Ball is up. Goes to Moore. Now being moved by the Grizzlies. Dunning sends it back over. Iowa fighting for it. Going to go off the hands of number 1 for Iowa and go out of bounds. Grizzly fans relocating themselves back over on the left side of the court. It keeps them from getting in trouble for being on the court during the game. So it's going to be Wiedemann with the serve. Ball is up at the net. Now they're going to attack on the left near side. It's going to roll on the Iowa side of the net, down the net to the floor. Point will go to the Grizzlies. So once again, Wiedemann will have the serve. Again, Grizzlies in a must-win situation. Here comes the attack by Iowa. Point to Iowa. So 2-4 the score right now. Iowa leading by 2 here in set number 4. Iowa won set 1 and 2 at 2 points apiece. 26-28 and 23-25. Grizzlies came back and just dominated in set number 3, winning that one 25-16. So here we are, set number 4, hoping to set the stages for set number 5. Grizzlies moving the ball around at the net. Here comes the attack. Tips over and points. Three to 4 the score. Ball is up, being moved around now by Iowa. Kept in play. Back over to Iowa's side. They're at the net. Here comes the attack. Big swing and a kill by number 9. 3-5 now the score. So Iowa's going to have service. Here comes the attack by Dunning, and point. Do we get a touch? Touch. Grizzlies got a big schedule coming up as after today down in Texas on Friday at the Tyler Invitational. They will be playing against Region 16 opponent Mineral Area, which will be a preview for next Wednesday's game. Right now, Grizzlies trail by 1, 4-5. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Going to try to get on the left side. Moore gets to it. Here's the setup. Blocked again by Iowa. Goes off the hands of Wiedemann as she dives for it, making it 4-6. Yeah, they might have kicked the air on in here. Here comes the serve. To Wiedemann. Here's the setup. Here comes the attack by 14. Blocked. Say it was out off of the Reavers, making it 5-6. So Grizzlies will have the serve. Serving is Lorero. Going to serve on the near side. Ball is up, goes to the back at the 10-foot line. Going to try to tip it over there. Kept alive by number 8, Hall. Now back over by Wiedemann. They're going to try to get on the near side. Big swing, going to go off of number 8. Goes in the net. Wiedemann tries to get underneath. He can't quite get down there. They get 5-7. 5-7 the score. Again, taking a look at the upcoming Grizzly schedule. They will be heading down to Tyler, Texas after this matchup tonight for the Tyler Invitational. Taking a look at some of these matchups that are going to be coming up. Of course, down at Tyler, Texas, at the Tyler Junior College Classic, they'll be playing some familiar names, including Hutchinson Community College, Panola College, Mineral Area College, and Tyler Junior College. So 4 matches in 2 days. And then they come back home for a little bit of a homestand with 5 games at home in a row, starting a week from tonight when they take on Mineral Area College. And then it's the Grizzly Invitational, the 11th and the 12th, as the Grizzlies host Jefferson College, Indian Hills Community College, Tyler Junior College, and Hutchinson Community College. Checking out back courtside. Grizzlies just got the ball back. Christini is going to be up to serve for the Grizzlies. 6-7 the score. Ball's in play, kept alive by Iowa. Now back over. Here comes the setup. Attacked by Wiedemann. Big swing. Do we get a touch? Nope, no touch called. They say it's out of bounds. They get 6-8. Iowa with a 2-point advantage. If you enjoy our live feeds, make sure you join Double H in the morning with Double H and Ed Button during the 7 o'clock hour as they go live on our official KDY Facebook page. And they stream throughout that hour, and they invite you to, of course, come in and be a part of their show. Here's the serve by Iowa. Ball is up. Here's the setup. Attack by Bray. Out of bounds. 6-9. Iowa leading by 3. Ball's going to get tangled up in the net. Going to lift call on Missouri State University, and we're going to get a timeout called by the Grizzlies. So a timeout is taken. We'll take one as well. We'll be back in just a moment.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top-flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A-Plus State Scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
And welcome back to volleyball action on OzarkRadioNews.com and our Ozark Radio News YouTube channel. Thank you very much for joining us tonight here for our live video stream. Right now, Grizzlies are trailing by 4 here in set number 4. Big swing there by Wiedemann. Kept the play by Iowa Western. Iowa Western moving the ball forward. Here comes their attack, and they're going to get the kill. Grizzlies are in a situation right now where they're clawing their way back into this match after the first 2 sets going the way of Iowa Western. Grizzlies fought back hard and came back hard in set number 3, and now it's Iowa Western beginning to run away here in set number 4. Wiedemann gets it over. Here's the setup by Iowa. They're going to attack at center and get the kill. Iowa now up by 6 here in set number 4 as they play to 25. And here comes the serve from Iowa. Ball is up, clears the net. Here's the setup and the attack by Bray. And it's going to be a kill. Point for the Grizzlies. So 7-12. Back to serve for the Grizzlies, number 13, Julieta Campana. Campana dribbling the ball, preparing to serve. Once again, cleaning up the floor. And here comes the serve, waiting on the whistle. There it is. Campana with the serve for the Grizzlies. Ball is up, clears the net. Now being moved around by Iowa. Iowa with the attack. Ball goes flying. No, we're getting a touch called. Touch called by the line judge. 7-13. Here's the serve by Iowa. Ball is up. Here's the setup. The attack by Wiedemann to the back corner. Still in play at top. It's going to be number 10 for the Grizzlies. Bray bringing that ball down. So Wiedemann's got the serve. Ball is up. Going to go high. Set in play. And the attack by Iowa. Getting underneath it. Ball's going to go over there by the announcer stand. Point will go over to the Grizzlies to make it 9-13. And that'll be Wiedemann who has the serve. Grizzlies down by 4 here in set 4. Here's the serve. Ball is up. Set up. Here comes the attack. Into the net. Point for the Grizzlies. Grizzlies down by 3. All it takes is a good rally to get back into this matchup. Here's the serve. On the 10-foot line, we're going to have the attack. Ball's going to go flying. No touch called. I'm going to say it was out. (11-13). Looks like we're going to get a timeout called by the Reavers. We're going to talk about it a little bit. And while they do that, we'll be back here in 60 seconds.
Today might be the day I drop out of school. Today could be the last day I try. But you might be able to stop me. With United Way, you could tutor me, be my mentor, or volunteer to just read with me. If someone had helped me earlier, I might not be struggling. And studies prove that kids who read well by 3rd grade are more likely to graduate. There are tons of ways people like you can help kids like me stay in school. And United Way is calling for you to be one of them. Make me a success, not a statistic.
Take the pledge to volunteer now at unitedway.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
For more information about the United Way, go to the website to get more details at heartoftheozarksunitedway.org.
And welcome back to volleyball action as we return right now. Grizzlies trailing by 2. Wiedemann had the serve and a big old hit there by number 6 there. Was that the kill? She'll go back to serve now. 11-14, that's the score. Grizzlies are trailing by 3 here in this set. Here comes the serve. Ball is up, clears the net. It's going to go out of bounds out here on the near side, camera side. So 12-14, Grizzlies are down by 2. Grizzlies fighting for that 5th set. Serving is Emily Moore, number 3 for the Grizzlies. Ball lands at center, still in play. Here's the attack on the near side. Moore gets to it, back over, tipped. Set up. Here comes the attack by number 14, Lorero. They're bringing it to the near side. Blocked by the Grizzlies. Looks like we had a little slip happen there by number 3. Point will go to the Grizzlies and get 13-14. The score. Grizzlies are fighting their way back into this match after Iowa had a 5-point advantage. Moore will continue service. Floor's getting a little slippery out there. 13-14. Grizzlies down by 1. It's set number 4. Grizzlies have to win this one to push it to 5. Now, if you want to get your Grizzly volleyball tickets online, you can order those at MissouriState.tix.com. Ball still in play as it goes at the backcourt. Now back over to Grizzlies side. Here's the setup. The attack by number 14, blocked. Diggins gets it out. Dunning gets it out. Now back over. Ball's going to go high. Kept to the far side. Tipped through. Sent flying by Campana. Dunning again with the attack. It breaks through the blockers. Ties us up 14-all. All the score. Moore will continue service. Great work there by Dunning, playing on the near side. All the score. Iowa moving it forward. Back over to the Grizzlies side. Weaving gets underneath it. Here comes the attack by Christini, dropping it in for the point. Grizzlies take over the lead here in set number 4. 15-14. Here's a serve by Moore. Ball is up. At center to the far side. Tips the fingers of the blockers. Wiedemann keeps it in the air. To the left side. Here comes the attack. Dropped in. Still in play. Attack at center. Tips top of the net. Moore gets to it. Sets it up for Lorero. Back over now by number 1 for Iowa. Here's the attack by Christini. Driving it down. Point for the Grizzlies. 16-14. And Iowa's going to take a timeout. So we'll take a timeout as well. We'll come back with more volleyball action here on our Ozark Radio News YouTube channel on ozarkradionews.com.
How far would you have to travel to stay at the best hotel in the world? When it comes to Holiday Inn Express and Suites locations, the answer is West Plains. This past year, West Plains Holiday Inn Express and Suites received the top rating in customer satisfaction in the world. The top flight staff provides the best customer service possible. The hotel facilities are second to none. Enjoy a wonderful breakfast, go for a swim, work out in the gym. They offer meeting rooms too. For reservations, call 257-3000. Stay at the best. Holiday Inn Express and Suites in West Plains. They're there, so you can be too.
A full college experience with quality instruction and a relaxed atmosphere is the hallmark of Missouri State University West Plains. The campus promotes academic and personal success for students through small classes, personalized attention, educational support services, and numerous extracurricular activities. Financial aid is available in the forms of scholarships, grants, loans, and the A+ State Scholarship for eligible students. For more information, call today at 255-7255. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
And welcome back to volleyball action here on OzarkRadioNews.com. And as we return courtside, right now Grizzlies are up by 3. They took a 5-point deficit, now have turned into a 3-point advantage. 17-14 the score. Moore continues her service as the Grizzlies fight to push this to set number 5. Here's the serve. Iowa gets underneath it. Here comes the attack and drilled down by number 9. Grizzlies have not quite found a way to stop her when she gets in the air. So 17-15 in mid-score. Iowa going to be serving. Serving for Iowa, it looks to be number 8. Of course, I want to remind you here on our Ozark Radio News YouTube channel, you can also find, of course, Ask the Expert videos and more. We post all of our wonderful content here on our Ozark Radio News YouTube channel. And, of course, we'll have the live football Zizzer Football Live coming up on Friday night. Iowa continues service, now down by 1. Ball clears the net on serve. Here's setup, attack by Christini, blocked. 17-all now the score. And here's the serve by Iowa. We're tied 17-all. Here comes the attack. Clips the blocker's head, still in play. Iowa coach not looking too happy on that one. 18-17 the score. Grizzlies up by 1. Back to serve for the Grizzlies is number 8. Ace on the serve. Allie Hull add that to her stats. 19-17 the score. Grizzlies right now lead by 2. (19 to 17 the score. Here's the serve. Ball is up. They move by Iowa. Iowa at center with the attack. They go off the hands of Christini. Making it 19 to 18. This set's going to be fought to the final point. Again, early on in the set, Iowa had a pretty commanding lead. Grizzlies have turned it back around now. And Iowa has the serve. Here we go. There's the setup. Attack by Wiedemann. Block. Christini digs it out. Put back over by Wiedemann. Waits the call. Going to get an error called on the Grizzlies. So we should be tied 19-all. Going to clean the floor up again. Number 7 for Iowa going to have the serve. We are tied 19-all here in set number 4. Here comes the serve. Ball is up, clears the net. Set up by the Grizzlies. Here comes the attack, blocked. Dug out by Moore, quick dive over. Moore sets it, here goes Christini with the attack. She's gonna tip it just right over the blockers, making it 20 to 19. (20-19) the score. Grizzlies fighting to push this to set number 5. Just a little over 2 hours into this match. Both teams fighting for every point. Set up by Iowa. Here comes the attack and the kill as it goes off at number 14 for the Grizzlies. So again, we're tied 20-all. So Iowa's going to have the serve. Who's going to make it to 25 first? Ball goes to Moore. Set up for Wiedemann. Wiedemann with the attack. And the kill for Wiedemann. 21-20. So Grizzlies will now have the serve. Looks like it's Christini going back to serve. Bray coming back into the matchup. (21-20) the score. Grizzlies have the 1-point advantage. There's a setup and the attack by Iowa, tying us back up at 21 all. (21-21) is where we stand here in set number 4. Iowa came out winning the first 2 sets. Grizzlies stayed alive by winning the third set, and now we're tied 21 all here in set number 4, where the Grizzlies have to win to push it to 5. And Iowa wants to win just so they can go home. Here is the attack by Bray, and the point for the Grizzlies, 22-21. Okay, it's going to be Hall coming out. Coming back in will be number 7, Dunning. Back to serve is number 13, Campana. Here's the setup by Iowa, the attack, and the kill. 22 all. Iowa has the serve. We're tied at 22 all here in set number 4. Back over now to Iowa's side. Attack from behind the 10-foot line. Moore gets underneath it. A lot of slipping going on in the court right now with the wet surface. Point going to go to Iowa. I think we're getting a timeout going to get called by Wiedemann. She's just going to talk to them as they clean the floor up there. Looks like number 10 slipped 2 or 3 times. (22-23) right now is the score. You can see the Grizzlies there trying to get their shoes dried off. So Iowa's going to have the serve. And it looks like we're going to go ahead and get an official timeout being called. So we'll take 60 seconds. We'll be back with more right here on OzarkRadioNews.com.
Today could be the last day I try, but you might be able to stop me. With United Way, you could tutor me, be my mentor, or volunteer to just read with me. If someone had helped me earlier, I might not be struggling. And studies prove that kids who read well by 3rd grade are more likely to graduate. There are tons of ways people like you can help kids like me stay in school. And United Way is calling for you to be one of them. Make me a success, not a statistic.
Take the pledge to volunteer now at unitedway.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
For more information about the United Way, go to the website to get more details at heartoftheozarksunitedway.org.
And here we are, close to the conclusion of set number 4 and what could be the conclusion of this match, depending on how this last few serves go. Right now, Grizzlies trail by 1. I say this as the serve by Iowa goes into the net, so we're tied 23 all. Remember, you have to win by 2. Wiedemann's going to have the serve for the Grizzlies. Ball is up, clears the net. Iowa moves the ball around. Here comes the attack, blocked by the Grizzlies, still in play. Don't try to celebrate too early. An attack on the left side by the Grizzlies. Iowa keeping the ball in play. Big swing, and the kill goes to Iowa. 23-24. Iowa needs 1. They're going to have the serve. Back to serve for Iowa is number 4. Grizzlies prepare in position. Ball is up. It clears the net. Goes to Wiedemann. Off hit by Wiedemann. Goes out of bounds. And Iowa's going to win it in 4 sets. 23-25 is how set number 4 is going to go down. Looking over the 4-set matchup, it was Iowa winning set number 1, 26-28. Very close matchup there. 23-25 for set number 2. Grizzlies came out and dominated in set number 3, 25-16. And set number 4 moves to Iowa, 23-25. So Iowa Western will take the win. Grizzlies will fall to 1-2 at home, and will be 5-8 on the season now as they get ready to head to Texas this weekend for the Tyler, Texas Invitational. Come out on next Wednesday night, as it's Region 16 action right here at the West Plains Civic Center. That's going to do it for us. Have a wonderful night. Thank you again to all of our wonderful sponsors, Holiday Inn Express and Suites, Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, Burton Creek Medical Complex, as well as Missouri State University West Plains. I'm Jim Lambert for Ozark Radio News. Have a great